Hello my beautiful co-creators, Lilou here, the cowboy girl Lilou, coming back from Nashville, Tennessee. How do you like it? Oh, it was so much fun. I just came back from Atlanta, and on my way I was reading this book by Joseph Campbell, The Power of Myth, and this was written in the beginning of the 1900s and is an extraordinary book I have just discovered, and as I'm reading it, I'm very inspired and wanted to share this sentence with you and this because it really reminded me of my experience here in Atlanta going to the Oprah Winfrey casting call. It reminded me of why I live and I want to live 100% all the time, and it's I think I find it inspiring, so I wanted to share this with you. And it says here, Campbell is saying, people say that what we're all seeking is a meaning for life. I don't think that's what we're really seeking. I think that what we're seeking is an experience of being alive, so that our life experience on the purely physical plane will have resonance within our own innermost being and reality, so that we actually feel the rapture of being alive. That's what it's all finally about, and that's what these clues will help us to find within ourselves. And yes, it's all about being alive and in this lifetime and experiencing fully, I think, our spirit and experiencing our soul and connecting with everything that we were given, not just this body and this intellect, but our essence, our expanded self, our soul, our spirit that wants to live life fully. And when we are alive, when we give ourselves the authorization to do some extraordinary things, some things that are outside of our comfort zone, some things that are just, that were beyond our knowing of ourselves, that is just so big. It's like, why, this is, but when we do that, we feel so alive, and there's all the juice, as I like to call it. There's all this passion and this connection with infinite possibilities. Our soul wants to expand. Our soul wants to connect. Our soul wants to love. Our soul wants to meet new people. It wants to travel. It wants to experience new things. It wants to be joyful. It wants to love. It wants to laugh. Did I say already love? Yeah, I think the soul really wants to love. I think our essence is love. And so by being alive, we are authorizing our soul to be present and do its work and just take over. And I don't think there is any other better feeling than connecting and loving and knowing that we're fully alive. A lot of us have just this 9 to 5 and work to pay the bills and please people around us and think that life is all about saying yes to everyone and just being not co-creating with the universe, not actually taking part of this beautiful symphony of life that is happening every day. And how would you know what it feels to be alive, if you don't let yourself do things that are outside of the everyday and your comfort zone? Then you can experience life fully and do some things that you've always wanted. I drove to Chicago 14 hours. This didn't make me feel comfortable to go down there because I knew that I would be within a group and have to do a pitch in 30 seconds to a group of people that I didn't know. But most of all, I'm afraid of, being in this, I was afraid of being in this situation. I'm not a public speaker. I don't feel comfortable in front of a crowd like many other people. I really love and enjoy the camera. And the irony of it all is that there was no camera at this audition. And I'm like, are we auditioning for being a host with a camera and you know, and an audience and connecting? And I can see why they did that, and that was a great exercise. But boy, was it difficult for me, and it put me in such a situation of and I didn't realize that until I was right there in front of everyone. I thought, and I was pretending to myself that this was not gonna happen. And I just wanted to be present and coming from the heart. So when I felt like I wasn't, after speaking for 5 minutes, I just, you know, instead of blocking or instead of having a brain freeze, I just realized that it was not in alignment. And then what did I do? I just spoke my heart. I just, you know, said how much I want to make a difference. And I had tears in my eyes and I was crying and I was describing my knees shaking. And so in the end, I didn't pitch my show idea. But at the end of those few seconds of talking to, you know, I felt like I gave it all. I felt like, you know, I was authentic and I was real and I felt alive. And I spent many hours after that interviewing other contestants and enjoying the present moment and what this special moment was bringing. On the way back, we went, you know, to get a cowboy hat. I wanted to go bull riding in Nashville and all this, and I had the financial support to do that because it was a commitment to come down here and also to go to you know, to go to Atlanta. But I don't think, you know, I don't want to have any regrets in life. And so sometimes it seems like I am packing and switching, going to another country, going to another continent. Yes, I like to keep it light on my feet because I want to receive the signs of the universe and to pack and go if I need to. And so I have this possibility to do that right now. Am I rich? No. Do I own anything? No. Is my spirit free and happy? Yes. Am I fulfilled? Yes. Am I rich spiritually? Probably. I feel expansive, and one day, yes, having the prosperity and abundance come in will be wonderful, but right now I'm giving my time to do those videos, to do those interviews for free, because there's nothing I love more and nothing that makes me more alive than this. And then life rewards us of that. So for some people it can look like making some concessions and making some, how do you say, compromises, but it doesn't feel like it. I've never felt so fulfilled and so close to my heart and aligned with what my soul and spirit wants to experience. So I wanted to share this with you because this book reminds me, and I'm still reading it, and if you haven't read it, try to grab it, The Power of Myth. It is one of those books I think they're just extraordinary. So my beautiful co-creator, this is it for today. I want to send you much love, and I'm so excited to be on this journey, on this new 100-day challenge, and I look forward interviewing you because I just sent an email to the Co-Creating Our Reality website to all participants because I want to interview you. So I want to hear about your experience of the 100-day challenge and your breakthroughs and your insights, what you have manifested. So if you're interested, please send me an email, send me a message, and I will speak to you very soon. Write it. All right.